off the good old Baiken way with round start far slash. That's going to be putting Wander in a big long block string as tether was applied.
A.B.A very feast or famine, as many people are aware by now. Definitely looking more on the famine side. As Udongein, very good TKO Johnson, does get another counter hit, and that is the life bar right away.
Two very solid hits, especially if you get Johnson counter hit, as is one of Baiken's very, very ideal game states. And here it is again. Keep that zoning pressure. Not zoning pressure. The frame trap's going hard. There's another Johnson catching out Wander very, very often.
Yeah, the tether definitely doing its job for Udon. Meanwhile, Wander, though, opening the door, finding a little bit of an opportunity, but Udongein just immediately reclosing distance.
Throw out of range. That's unfortunate for Wanderer. Gets punished by the close slash. Udongein 1-0.
And a very fast 1-0 as well. Wanderer may have to go back to the drawing board just a little bit, try and figure out a game plan. Udon, though, has probably played this matchup enough times to know exactly what they need to do. Maybe just a couple of times, you know?
I mean, A.B.A had a period of super high popularity, so there's definitely a lot of experience that you're able to have. Even though A.B.A is a little bit, in theory, unstable for tournaments, overall she's a very stable kind of character due to some of her normals being very, very good, regardless of being jealous or not. Most notably that 2P.
Good wherewithal from Udon using the PRC, so that way you can block the door super. But here we go, Wanderer. Getting counter hit, although another lease on life immediately gets ended though from the TKO Johnson.
The best thing to do about TKO Johnsons if you're failing to get your fuzzy blocking on proper timing is just try and avoid being in a situation where your Johnson's good. Be really conscientious of when Baiken has meter as well. We want her to be using it on her confirms that aren't letting her send you on.
Maybe a little bit easier said than done, at least a little bit of it. But here we go, golden opportunity for Wanderer. We're in the Jealous Rage. We have Udon against the corner, but... Udon definitely looked like they could have taken that life bar.
Huge hit here, actually, for Wanderer. Gonna be uninstalling through the RC and saves a little bit of that life, a little bit of that Jealous Rage. And what a CRC challenge!
Udon, up 2-0 now. Yeah, definitely a much closer second round in that second game. Wanderer able to even things up just a little bit there at the very end. The thing is, though, is just like Udon is definitely... I hesitate to use the word warmed up more than Wanderer. Obviously, it is the first game of the night. I don't know if it's the first or the first game of the latter, though. It might be the first game of the night for both of these players. Who can say? But Udon definitely looks a lot more ready for tonight than Wanderer does at the moment. We shall see, though. Will this continue?
The Jealous Rage installed just outside of far slash range. And right now, Wanderer actually getting a little bit started. Takes the early uninstalled. Misjudges the range as a result. Smash on Low Slash. That is a very risky option that can lead into a wave of...
Ooh. What a good call out with a super as well. Knew that Udon was going to try and continue to enforce pressure with a tatami mat. And now all of a sudden, Wander looks poised to take this first life bar. It does.
One thing can be said for Baiken's pressure, it's that she doesn't have many ways to dissuade trying to fuzzy your super in between, you know, try and OS yourself between blocking some true strings or DPing or super in the middle of a frame trap. So if you can get that timing done well, it can be a very big thorn in the Baiken's side where they have to just end pressure. And it's very, very awkward for Baiken. She has to end her pressure on your turn.
A perfect round from Udongein, and now all of a sudden Udongein's looking to take the 1-0 lead to start off tonight's ladder. Wanderer, though, resources are looking good. Udon, first one to pull burst.
He uninstalled here forcibly, goes through, gets his pressure going, but gives it all up. Udongein in a bad position, and now Wander giving the space for Udongein to just take it and start running away, but great reversal super.
Definitely what Wanderer needed, and just a run-up throw there at the very end with burst backup as well. Wanderer staying alive, 2-1 still in favor of Udon, but is this going to mean that we're going to see our first game 5 of the night, or is Udon going to shut this game set down 3-1?
It's all dependent if Wanderer's able to keep this up. Like, the reversal supers have been amazing, and they're going to be really effective if Udon is not able to start warming around it. Although, these round start bars not trusting 6P or, you know, trying to backwalk with punish could be giving Wanderer just enough of a slow start to lose the set.
Yeah, no doubt, and we can kind of see it right now. Wanderer only just now getting to the Jealous Rage, but getting actively comboed, so that meter is ticking away, and just as Wanderer thinks it's safe to press, Udongein, a perfect. Now on set point.
Good on Wanderer for not using burst there. It was going to be really devastating if you use your burst, go down to set point against Baiken. One of those characters you definitely need your burst meter for intense situations.
Absolutely. And now here we go, Wanderer. Gonna have to make the most of this opportunity. We're in Jealous Rage. We've invested resources into this. A big jump in. Udon does have burst back though. And is not gonna touch it. Wanderer staying alive.
Yeah, there's no reason for Udon to have burst there. No tension. You have a round, you don't have a game to lose. So might as well go into this round, have that meter ready for that wild assault. Keep it going.
There it is again, the TKO Zonson hitting true for Udon and Wanderer. One touch left, I mean, maybe 2 touches left if you're fast enough on the burst reaction.
The conversion route. And great pause there from Udon. Wanderer not getting the burst.
Huge Hugdroid Mixteen on Potemkin.
Hugdroid been playing Potemkin for a while now. Oh my, hi 5H. Good to see you here.
Hugdroid, thank you. Thank you, Khalil. As insert. This little girl doing damage right now. Insert bringing out Great Yamada, sending Hugdroid through the wall, and now stopping the Hammerfall in its tracks. Although Hugdroid not going to give up this life bar just yet.
Very risky burst too. Mei is like the character you do not burst on her close slash, and we took that risk. You didn't have the game on the line too. Hugdroid is just wanting to risk it.
Oh, but here we go. Hammerfall into Potemkin Buster. Here we go. 1, 2. Another Hammerfall. Insert's got to look for an opening somewhere. That was sick.
Really worried different.
Oh yeah, no.
FD Garuda does literally nothing anymore except for reduced chip damage, and there was no way Insert was getting chipped out by this. It's not gonna happen.
Definitely not. Oh! Doesn't get the super in time. Hugdroid was able to unstick from the wall. Alright, but here we go. Counter hit Totsugeki. Now Hugdroid probably going to get sent to the other side of the screen.
Got caught. I don't know. That's trying to jump on that 2K. Probably expecting overhead kiss, but it's not going to come out. Not right there. And that's going to be it. A nice R slash send into the S. Horizon for Dolphin. RC for the kill.
Insert. Very nicely done so far. 1-0 lead. A little bit scary there at points, you know, especially, yeah, the corner situation in that first round against the Garuda impact pressure. Hugdroid, though, playing the character who is never out of it. And Potemkin, we'll see. Will this game 2 go their way?
Well, you said Potemkin's never going to be out of the set. He has just so much explosive damage that a well-timed pop buster with 50 meter is going to mean a ton of your life bar. That could have been a ton of your life bar. Well, that's her death. Never mind, we don't RC for the kill, but we get Garuda instead.
It didn't matter in the end. Garuda, or yeah, Gigantor Kai on the wall splat, definitely going to seal it up, and now Hugdroid. Oh wow. I don't know. Aggressive burst.
Yeah, but I like it. I mean, Hugdroid's in such a good position, and things like this can just happen.
A very, very good position that leads to his win. Hugdroid and Insert splitting the first 2 games. Oh, man. Oh, man.
This is going to be one of those types of sets where Insert is going to be tested mentally. Potemkin is already one of those characters that beats you on the mental level, not necessarily going to beat you at a in-game level most of the time. Like, at least in my experience, what I've seen from a lot of people, is they lose in their mental a lot quicker than the set actually is over. So if Insert's able to keep it calm and keep it collected, like I know Insert can, he'll be able to take it.
No, yeah, definitely speaking from a player perspective, like, having to play against such an explosive character such as Potemkin, it definitely forces you to have to play more mentally strong than maybe someone like against Sol or Kai, especially when Potemkin can win off of a veritable 2-touch.
Beautiful counter poke there with the bar slap.
Yeah, and there's that mental strength that Insert is showing as well. Like, got a little bit behind on the life bar, but wasn't overreaching to try and even things up, and able to get the round on it. Now, second round coming in. Hugdroid gonna get sent through the wall. That's a positive bonus for Insert.
Letting the pressure rock. It's gonna end. Oh!
No. Oh yeah. Not sure. I'm really not sure what Hugdroid was attempting to go for. Maybe like a reversal pop buster or something.
I mean, it does work. Don't get me wrong. 5K 6H is a very big frame gap, even on Potemkin. Since you can't get to, or you won't often be at the distance where 6H will hit on frame 16 against Potemkin there. You mostly have to do it off of close slash or 5P. But it's still super risky because despite everything, like all the nerfs 6H has received over the years, it's still a heavy counter hit, and your life's not going to be in a good spot, no matter what.
Well, as we kick off this 4th game, Hugdroid is actually in a much better spot. Insert already forced to use Burst and behind on the life bars. Meanwhile, Hugdroid... Oh!
Lots of meter being spent in the wake-up back throw.
Oh no! Insert just maybe delaying things a little too much. A weird clash, and now Insert finding the juggle combo. Oh, what a deflect shield!
Meter making it a little bit irrelevant, and at that point, Insert's going to go for trying to outspace with Toshigeki, get chip damage. Honestly, it can start throwing up chip. Like, if you do not know your answers to S-Dolphin backdash, you're just going to start chip damage very quickly.
Absolutely. Well, now Insert on set point. Meanwhile, Hugdroid unfortunately getting caught in the counter hit. Not gonna get sent. Okay, Insert correcting in the middle of the combo. Gonna make sure Hugdroid gets sent home in the body.
Calamarikurusu and DainsLeif coming up.
Oh, Zatsu versus Millia. Okay, DainsLeif, are you up to date with the Zatsu?
Well, we just saw micro dash instant block, so there's definitely something in there.
Good block on the tap dust so far. Calamari forced to use the sword super just so that way Eddie does stick around, although Eddie now sent away on vacation. But DainsLeif, DainsLeif just not finding an opening.
I'm very sharp. There's so much on FD that there's not a wire C available to really get you out of trouble. And that was mostly just basically trying to block until some mistake was occurring. Calamari has not been showing really any types of mistakes. Maybe here, I had to take a gamble on the throw for Eddie being gone the entire way. That's it.
This is ample opportunity now for DainsLeif as Calamari guessing wrong on the left-right. Gonna have another guess. Uses the YRC. Gets punished though. That's the life bar, just like that.
Millia, when she gets her close slash starters, is going to be dealing incredible damage. I mean, she's only a low character damage because a lot of the time she's doing 2K starters, 5P, or very, very scale.
Here we go, good opportunity for Calamari, but DainsLeif opting to go for the gold burst instead, having that positive bonus, just unable to use it. Hard knockdown.
Trade, but does kill Eddie, so that's a very important trade for DainsLeif to try and make this round come back. It's a huge close slash. This burst being baited could be the end of the round, actually.
Oh, that's massive. Yeah, DainsLeif is going to get burst back here in just a moment, so could try and go for another gold potentially. 2K, 2T.
Maybe using a wild ball.
Oh, no, yeah, true. Oh, just as you call it out, Calamari shuts it down. DainsLeif, though, almost able to bring it back from the brink, but it's Calamari able to take the first game.
Yeah, it's like the reason I read for Wild Assault there is the gold burst is definitely an opportunity, but all it's going to do is give you some extra tension. It's not going to really save you on any meaningful capacity. And that's a one shot, and that's all your burst meter for the rest of the round. But with Wild Assault, there's two of those, and it being blue Wild Assault can really start some pressure if you're able to find the spacing and the timings necessary to stop yourself from getting back thrown.
No doubt, no doubt. Alright, game 2 underway, and Calamari using that burst aggressively, trying to keep DainsLeif in the corner, but Dane Will send Eddie away, and what a great conversion. Get the disc set up.
Had to stop from a pose. And then they had a throw could occur there. So now Calamari getting the precedent.
Not sure why our players decided to swap sides, I'll be honest, but Calamari able to get that first life bar.
A little bit of hit here and there, stopping DainsLeif in the tracks, and we got some mixed mid-screen on deck, although it does not matter. It's now DainsLeif's turn. And you keep Calamari down.
Oh, Calamari wasn't blocking standing, did get hit somewhere, and now here we go. Mix up City. Getting sent through the wall though.
This was preventing the kill, and Calamari not going to even risk, not even contemplating bursting there. He's going to keep it, so both players, full burst meter going into this very important game, round 2 of game.
Counter hit trade. DainsLeif does find the follow-up first from it. Good, just blocked by Calamari.
Immediate burst on that 2D. It's not going to be a burst safe option, Millia, unless you're going to be investing right RC into it. And here's all this advantage. You've got YRC as your only option. It might not be enough.
Not even gonna have a chance to use it, as DainsLeif splits the first 2 games 1-all. Calamari though, definitely not making things easy, as I think we might have swapped sides yet again. No, we are on the same sides. Cab is cursed. Yeah. Alright, yeah.
Duel 1.
Cab cursed. Time to bust out the salt.
Oh, hey, you're back from the arcade early. Cab's haunted. I'm sorry? I said Cab's haunted. Calamari, first one to touch burst here in this 3rd game, and here we go, run up throw, there's the frog. Sword super for the full refund and the hard knockdown.
Big 2S.
Apple actually catching Calamari somehow, and now DainsLeif should be able to shut this down.
Yep, and shut down it is. That is a round win.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Calamari forced to take a defensive posture in the 2nd round, but DainsLeif still finding the openings that they need. No!
Deception voices. Oh, messed up the TK bad moon. I feel that in my soul. But it's not going to cause too much trouble at the very moment. However, this unfortunate attempt at an approach is forcing the burst out, and it's going to prove very fruitful. That's a game 2 on the board. We're going to be going to game 4 with DainsLeif finally in the lead of the set.
Also liked how DainsLeif waited just a beat to pull the trigger on that burst. Wanted to make sure that Calamari was going to commit to a Zod or to an Eddie move before pulling the burst and sending Eddie away. Here we go, Calamari needing this one to force us to a game 5, otherwise DainsLeif going to notch up a 3-1 victory.
Oh my gosh, this 6B round start. Amazing option. Okay, I'm saying we get Eddie back for free.
Not sure where Eddie went. He's already on vacation.
Falling out of the confirm. That's going to be very unfortunate. Or Calamari is going to be thanking the lucky stars for that. Now, full Eddie gauge, hard knockdown. The world is your oyster with this positive bonus.
DainsLeif not going to commit any resources to this. Just going to take the loss there. Calamari 1 life bar away from bringing us to our first game 5 of the night. Finds the opening. DainsLeif does burst though.
R slash, and it's time. Start the Millia blender if you can. There is first to worry about Calamari being right on out of that pressure. Gets the 5P.
And the frog as well coming in, bringing out the sword for the full refund. DainsLeif, though, does have YRC to work with potentially. Actually opts for the deflect shield.
The jump blocks, the JD gets the back throw, and we're going to game number 5 here.
Okay, first game 5 of the night. This is a close one. But Calamari, I think the adaptations have been made for Calamari, and he is just seeing what he needs to do a lot more, or rather, they just are seeing what they need to do. Oh. As the curse of the cab strikes again, by the looks of things.
Why is it so cursed?
Yeah, no, some good to take a moment. Just reassess, you know, what was I doing right? What preemptive options or changes do I need to do, potentially? But yeah, breaths have been taken, maybe a sip of water as well, as here we go. First game 5 of the night. DainsLeif, oh, already off to a very good start.
Not going to be booting well at all yet at that point.
Calamari, holy moly. DainsLeif finally pulling the trigger on the burst. Apple, again, connecting from what feels like a mile away. But DainsLeif still able to get the follow-up through it. Calamari down to about their last third, but still jumping in and swinging.
He goes block, hits the 5, punish the RC, trying to make it even more valuable, but it's not going to be any more valuable than this back throw. Blocks the YRC, and that is a wrap on the set. Calamarikurusu taking it 3-2.
Sin indeed.
Heaven or hell.
親父、今日の俺は一味違うぜ。
まともな味付けをしてから言え。
Soul versus Sin. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Shout out to Quiznos, by the way, sponsoring Mooney.
Big counter hit. Oh, Skud fighting out of the corner. It's very, very important. Soul does get most of his value, having you down back there. Being able to return to this mid-screen, a lot more where Sin prefers to be, if not pressuring you in the corner. No stamina, though, is a little unfortunate.
Big back throw, though, for Mooney. Skud trying to go for something tricky, and now it's... Neither player wants to use burst. It's probably a one-touch situation for both sides. Skud finds the hit first, immediately goes into RTL, makes sure it's unburstable.
Haven't had the 50 meter to end on the back end to just have that extra damage. And already starting off round 2 very hot. Although gave Mooney a ton of space to work with and it was taken.
Skud actually feeling the need to spin burst there. Mooney now trying to take space, trying to bring Skud to the corner, does so, gets a big dragon punch and just sends Skud through the wall immediately.
Huge 2S and yeah, there you go to the wall. A little too high up for Tyrant Rave, so you get to live a little bit longer, I say, as you get Blue Roman canceled, killed on that post-wall break situation.
More slash coming through. Sending Skud through the wall yet again. Skud does have full burst.
There it goes. There's an opportunity for Mooney just to send RC right there on that last hit, just to take away that burst that had to come out. But we'll find a gun flame to take the game. Number 1 in Mooney's favor.
Definitely a very close game for both of them. We'll see, can Skud make the adaptation, or is Mooney going to take this 2-0 lead?
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Round start sweep? Alright, I see it.
I mean, you gotta let your opponents know sometimes.
Tyrant barrel through the wall as well. Mooney bleeding heavily, hemorrhaging even. Oh, that's gonna be it.
No. Oh. His guts coming in clutch. Oh, the instant air. The backdash overhead. Unfortunately, though, I'm pretty sure that wild throw was a missing.
Guts coming in clutch for Mooney, but the RC back for Skud, sealing up that first life bar in Scud's favor. Now Skud having to spend the burst, gets another hit. Oh, but the back throw incident.
DP right on out. Oh, what a 2S. Then, unfortunately, just goes block the wire C. Gonna turn us back to neutral as it gets ended by a whiff throw.
Mooney not giving up, just ties up the life bar.
Oh, nice little 2K2D. And immediately, no more nonsense. That's good. On the little back foot, finds a jump in. First right back to the corner. Like the aggressiveness, but can't keep it going. So Skud all the lead.
Tear jab though. Mooney gets wall. Not low enough for a super though. Instead has to go for a regular wall break.
Oh, yeah. Had to take the burst there. No option about it. And 50 meter about to be here for Mooney. Okay.
Oh. I think that was grab PRC button, if I'm not mistaken. Good job by Mooney.
There, a lot of things were being pressed there. They all ended up working out. Mooney in the lead even more. Has just increased this gap to 2 games.
I mean, the thing is, though, is that, like, these rounds have been pretty close. Like, Mooney has been just been more in the clutch at the very end, but Skud has not looked out of it at all.
Skud is definitely keeping this fight close. And it's just that closing ability that Mooney has proven just a lot better at. And that is, at the end of the day, doesn't matter how close your sets go, if you're not able to close them out, that set count will be 3-0.
Mooney mixes up, goes low. There's the DP for the wall splat. Didn't have enough super for the wall break. Gets the anti-air and baits the burst at the end. He is just on another level right now as they hit set point.
Incredible. All right, this is looking bad to worse for Skud. No burst. You're down. Over 50% of your life thrown. You can actually just die in one touch from Soul if the wall damage resets enough.
Big headbutt there, and there's the throw. PRC button. Not enough to kill, though.
Yeah, it was too in tune with the 5-piece. Doesn't matter. We'll get a back throw in stride.
Duel 1.
Asuka and Chipp. Alrighty, let's see how this goes. I know, yep, Screamer, you know what's gonna happen at round start.
On already forced to give up the burst, but Madison just swinging the book, immediately going into a full bookmark, liking this set of spells now.
The Alpha Blade around, making a lot of these cubes whiffed. One finally finds its mark, and Madison back in solid control over the entire round.
Yeah, Khan's gonna have to find a really good spot in order to try and do something tricky to get out, but Madison shuts the door before that can happen.
Screamer into air stall for this value. Another one, and yeah, good. Khan locked down. Very difficult to get the lead from this situation.
Madison just seems to be drawing the right spells at the right time. Although, speaking of spells, we're running now. Khan, though, does get burst back, but this is a very dangerous situation for both sides.
Chipp is now a huge factor for Madison and catches the tightrope set for game number 1.
Yeah, definitely good job by Madison, able to scramble for those final few spells in order to shut things down, make sure that Khan didn't have the opportunity to try and build momentum, get a knockdown somewhere, get things set up. Khan taking a moment. Swapping to Potemkin, okay!
Alrighty.
So we're going to be giving up a lot of speed for durability here. On getting guard crushed, and now stuck against the corner. Madison with a full bookmark. Clashing with a jump D.
Well, sometimes it just be like that. But then it can have some very awkward to anti-air normals.
Now gravity staff is set.
Flicks though at the end there. Unfortunately, having some good flicks not gonna save you from just getting stumped down again and again. Interesting option to take the bookmark super here.
He just wanted to get the full set of spells in rotation, as we did actually reset there at the very end, or rather in the middle of the bookmark super. But here we go. Khan finds the opening. Madison, no mana.
According to Mana Shield didn't break. However, Madison on Chipp point forgets that Potemkin has an anti-air special move that will chip you to death.
We'll take that first game, or that first round rather, but here we go. Madison actually punishing the hammer fall break there. Now Khan stuck against the corner, gonna have to find their way out rather.
just not going to be having a fun time. Heavenly Potemkin Buster gets you out the Accipiter with his wait.
He wasn't close enough, and now Con gotta start worrying about Chipp at this point.
Plenty of FD, but feathering FD is one of the hardest things to do, especially as your life total gets lower and lower, and the ice spike to find a punish on that 2D.
As we head into this final round, look at that burst disparity. Con not really going to have it until the very end of this life bar. Meanwhile, Madison just about to get it back. There it is.
Finally finding the combination that is acceptable for Madison. And keeping Con locked down. The 6K will find a counter hit.
Alright, we have our full spells back in rotation as we loop around. And the gravity staff coming in!
Good old float.
Somebody help Potemkin, please!
I'm sure there was a way for Madison to have killed without letting Con touch the ground. But, you know, that's a option for the lab.
Probably, yeah. 2-0 in favor of Madison. Looking for a clean sweep over Con right now.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Okay. Blue burst out a block stun. Not really expected, I think, on anyone's side, but Con... Actually, a good recovery.
Big close slash, and this is exactly what Con is needing. Oh my gosh, how many Garudas are we just gonna let fly?
That's all your mana. You're fighting for your life here at this point, just looking to avoid getting chipped. But that armor from Hammerfall going to seal your fate. Con just trying to put a 1 on that scorecard here.
Acceleration staff is on deck and gets his guard crushed. Nice juicy plus frame. Nice Hammerfall, Con. It would be a shame if there's a multi-hitting projectile your way.
Madison actually recovering nicely now. There's the shield coming in. Wow.
Jumps the pop buster, the prediction holding true. And this is looking a lot better for Madison. Another huge reversal as super option. Despite no info, just has enough. It's fast enough.
Very aggressive burst usage from there by Con at the very end. Just wanted to try and get that win on the board, and you can see the end result. No burst for most of this round. Madison giving up theirs earlier.
Bubble Screamer, we really are trying to stop Con from pressing anything, but that's on the rooted. Not going to get really punished. Gets out a little bit scot-free relative to what could have happened in Con. With the Potemkin Buster, this should be enough to end out third game of the set and get Con on the board.
Yes, it is. Con surviving. We'll see. Does Madison want to swap characters? Nah. Sticking with the Asuka.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Heat tackle completely with. Okay. Okay. 360 inputting Potemkin players.
The good old whipped heat tackle into Potemkin Buster. A tale as old as time, it feels like. Madison, though, bringing Khan all the way to the corner, getting that bookmark that they want. Khan not blocking overhead, getting bumped by the book.
Madison backing off, letting Gigantic Kai do its thing, but gets caught. Yeah, back into the block string you go.
First, when we bought you a little bit of breathing room because he had to deal with the Gigantor-Kai, and now Khan opting to use Burst of their own, but not getting anything out of it. Madison now, set point.
Buster whipped it on around start. Madison knowing, it's like, I know these Potemkin players, what they like to be doing. I don't want any part of it.
On, trying to send some of these cubes back to sender. Ooh. Hammerfall into the Potemkin Buster. Yep.
Wait,
Here we go.
No.
On scratching and clawing for these rounds.
Uh-oh, a Scepter.
Caught by the meatball, yep.
Just send the ball.
And you can't armor through them all, and I think this might be all she wrote. It is the run-up dust sealing it. It is a 3-1 for Madison.
When all else fails, run up tap dust.
Duel 1.
Battle of a zoner versus someone who wants to be constantly up in your face.
Big counter hit, actually. Oh no, reverse! Where's it going?
Just went right into Happyrio's pocket. Thank you very much, Happyrio. Very good spot with the life lead, but Deafheaven finding the opening. There's the install. But we don't spend it.
Oh, okay, the one vision just gonna be used for the plus frame. And now it's gonna, snatch on by, we're anti-airing it. You get the killers first gonna ruin your day. It did ruin a little bit.
Happyrio maintaining aggression, PRCing forward, but not blocking low. Deafheaven with the two-piece takes that first life bar.
Here's that 5P coming in to ruin Happyrio's day just a little bit. Now you gotta be dash blocking your way up to the axle. You gotta be careful, there's other options.
Thank God, this is such sick routing, and there we go. One vision does get activated. Oh, maybe a combo drop there? I'm not sure what Deafheaven was trying to go for, but it doesn't matter at the very end.
Yeah, there definitely needed to be an Axle Bomber in there. It just did not come out, so Happyrio just not launched to the other side of the screen. I mean, hey, it's water under the bridge. The kill was still acquired a little bit later on.
Absolutely. Deafheaven looking to try and improve to 6-2 by the looks of things.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Same with Happyrio. Game 2, Deafheaven. Very early lead. Ooh. Big punish counter, and there's the Great Desert Storm. Deafheaven looking for the burst. Doesn't get it, though.
And the trade not gonna go in Happyrio's favor any way you cut it. What?
Oh, what?
Hello?
The homie burst?
I guess. Deafheaven just wanting to turn up the difficulty on this game. Use the bonfire aesthetic.
Deafheaven may be getting punished a little bit for his generosity here. Happyrio gonna have to go for a reset. Deafheaven ready though, but just not ready for this dragon punch. But there we go. Oh no!
That was awkward.
Very awkward, but here we go. Deafheaven trying to make the most of a bad situation. No!
Oh my, this is combo drop heavy round.
I'm not sure what's happening right now on Deafheaven's side. Maybe needs to make sure that the connection's right with the stick or the box maybe, but that's gonna have to be for in between rounds. Happyrio trying to make hay while the sun is shining.
Bro, gonna just burst on that 6K golden even. However, Happyrio will have 200 full tension for long.
Big long range hit. Deafheaven trying to even up the life bars just a little bit, but Happyrio finds the hit, seals it up. We have split our first two games.
I see you, Rio, keeping it close, keeping it confident.
All right, Deafheaven just loading back in.
Mankind knew that they cannot.
I don't know, maybe just a little bit of nerves. Maybe just a little bit of rust from Deafheaven's side.
Okay. Basically got a little bit of a hit at the tip range there.
That was sick. That was good improvisation. Happyrio forced to give up first. But still, life bar dwindling. Deafheaven finds another hit. There's the one vision immediately getting spent. Scaling just too high though.
Big counter hit confirmed, although Deafheaven still has a ton of life, so being able to get to the corners only staff one, and there's the reverse flip super the sickle storm.
That was so nice. Deafheaven kind of nice with it.
That continue. Deafheaven back in the corner. Did not fare that poorly last round, but it's a new round, new day, something a little bit different.
Overhead getting blocked, but Happyrio still finding the throw. There's a good throw tech, but Happyrio still on the assault.
Down to earth, it says Happyrio as the wall break finishes the damage. A big ol' perk.
All important round 3 to determine who is going to be one game away from taking a W.
What is this? You whiff and punish from Deafheaven, although DP from Happyrio, we're not wanting to hold anything at the moment.
Just take a step back, hold the dust button, get that wall stick and get a nice slice of ham off of the bone. Deafheaven still has burst to work with, as well as 50% tension. Finds the hit.
As does go with not enough to kill right now. Just a throw will do it, and a throw it did.
Happyrio staying calm under pressure, able to send Deafheaven back to the rematch screen with that full burst. Now 1 game away from a very important win for the ladder.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
I've been trying to take a little bit of a more calm approach, but it's not going to work as Happyrio with that chase down. Force a burst. So that Deafheaven has an attempt to keep Happyrio away from positive bonus.
Not sure what kind of mind games Deafheaven just pulled, able to get Happyrio to spin burst on nothing.
5E taking it. Deafheaven still in the set. Might be knocked down a little bit, but is not out.
Hawkbaker actually clashing there with the button. Here we go, Happyrio.
Hawkbaker's clashing is an amazing situation for Rio, because that means you get to get out of being in counter hit state. For free, even.
Alright, Happyrio finds the opening that they need. There's Tyrant Barrel for the positive bonus and the hard knockdown.
Single storm, but is it gonna get blocked? No, 2K does not recover in time.
The back throw from Deafheaven. Happyrio needing to find an opening. Does so with a back throw of their own. Happyrio now on set point.
Trying to zone out. Happyrio with an incredibly aggressive curse there. Could be either a boon or a curse.
It's looking like a boon right now. Deafheaven forced to use the burst of their own. Happyrio just maintaining the aggressive posture. Punish counter for Deafheaven though, and Deafheaven this time goes on the attack.
Deafheaven takes it. Going to game number 5.
Very close game there. Yeah. Deafheaven. Man, this is a nail biter. I do not want to be in either of these players' shoes at this point. 2-2, potentially top 8 on the line. Here we go. One final game.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Small hits here and there. Nice back throw there from Deafheaven. Although Happyrio able to fire out of the corner. Aggressive burst. Might work out fairly nicely for Sin, but on a fragile character like that, this might turn to be a not great situation. Unless Deafheaven can keep this going.
Good anti-air. Happyrio commits to the Hawkbaker.
Keeps the burst for this potential set point. But Deafheaven now has the advantage in. He's very cautious person. Not going to be a thing until very close to death in this round. Maybe not even until next round, depending on how the wall breaks go.
It's going to be tough to tell. Deafheaven, a sliver of life left at this point. Counter hit trade happens, and Deafheaven able to get the better of it. Happyrio needs to find an opening.
And we'll have burst the second you are hit, but so much meter. And absolutely go for it. Calling the shot, and this is the last interaction. Burst cannot be baited. And this is going to be actually terrifying for Deafheaven. Going into final game, final round, no one's going to have burst. The only one that's going to be able to build it back is potentially Happyrio, unless Deafheaven is able to get some positive bonus looping online.
It doesn't look to that's going to be in the cards. Deafheaven's going to have to work with probably a deflect shield right now. Not close enough to the corner for the Tyrant barrel break. But a big jump
better situation.
Oh.
Themselves, they blame the beasts.
But we'll let them audit that. Meanwhile, we've got at least one more match for you tonight. We have vincentdabaddie versus Ronald Furioso coming at you right now.
Millia versus Johnny. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Wow. Roland just being very calm from the start. Not doing too much. And has gotten a little bit of a confirm from him.
It's also, I also want to say, this is probably like the first time in a couple of months I've seen a Johnny, or been able to like commentate a Johnny on stream at all. Like the patch that he got hit, a lot of people felt that Johnny was just no longer like worthwhile to keep playing, I feel. But it's good to see the dedicated community still trying to make the gambler go. vincentdabaddie. Good hit with the Artemis. Goes overhead, and that should be the life bar.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Got the hit on the crossover. And, oh my gosh, we're just zipping in and around.
Joker trick coming in, sending Vincent through the wall. Burst is available for Ronald. But a big bad moon into a reset, and actually takes the burst.
Huge, actually. Septum Voices. Wayman through the wall break. Zip Zap is going to get defeated on that wild assault.
Not enough to kill. It's one touch for both sides at this point. Vincent finds it first.
Slap.
Vincent, a strong 1-0 lead. As Roland dust themselves off. Getting right back into the thick of things.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
5K just wants to, try and stuff out Vincent, but not going to be too effective. You're not going to be landing those hits. Giving vincentdabaddie space necessary to get Millia online. It's going to be a very risky game.
Roland not stand blocking for the bad moon, although Vincent does go for a quick reset, but Roland just swings.
Capel bad moon coming in, the extra overhead causing trouble for Roland. Capel is gonna take it.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Vincent looking for an opening. Capel connects, but Vincent wasn't ready for it.
Oh my gosh, we're just looping.
I mean, hey, what's the What's the fighting game advice? If it seems to be annoying your opponent, keep doing it.
I mean, absolutely. There's no reason if your opponent's gonna keep getting hit that you would ever stop.
Yeah. Oh, Vincent, good awareness, thinking that Roland was gonna go for that burst. Instead, Roland resigning themselves to their fate. A 2-0 lead for Vincent. What is probably our final match of the night before we cut to top 8. But Roland gotta at least try and make this a set. Gotta at least try and get one on the board.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
And some mix started. Well, getting caught by the end of Lush Shake. That's a little unfortunate. First going to be invested as a result and gets caught by the disc on the way down. That's not what you want to see.
Good escape from Roland, although Vincent staying mobile, staying very hard to pin down. Septum Voice is not enough to kill though, but the follow-up is, it is a perfect.
Gotta be careful of that. As we go in, 2P, gonna just try and start some pressure off. I mean, this is set point for Roland. You've got to make something happen here or now, or you're out of this, literally nothing to your name. And oh my god, wake up back.
Yeah, the command dash for that side swap as well. Vincent using every tool in Millia's toolbox right now. But a good air throw, card set. Finds the opening. Joker trick actually gets bursted.
Yeah, that's huge for vincentdabaddie. Even though you are investing your burst into this, Dabaddie's very confident getting the win, and trust misplaces the S miss finer. I think it's round 3.
Vincent. Fortunately getting anti-aired by the outstretched fist of Johnny, and now stuck against the corner. Roland finally starting to build some momentum. Maybe starting to see what Vincent is trying to use. It is a perfect. Roland stays alive.
Right. Roland. Okay, just a little bit of slowing it down. Was able to start figuring out Vincent. Now, though, with your back to the wall,
Duel 1.
can you overcome Vincent's attempts to adapt? Or is it going to be ending the set here and now?
And so far, it seems like Vincent's adaptation has just been all aggression. Roland does give up burst. Here we go. This is where the snowball can start.
God, the full screen hair card. Wins the save. Admin. Oh my god, Vincent is just throwing everything at the wall. Half of it is sticking, but none of it's going punished. And Roland is going to find life slipping dangerously away.
I think that life just ran out. It did. Vincent now on set point. Apple finding its mark. There's the hard knockdown, and the blender is just at full speed right now.
JP uses the air-to-air and gets a hit, but Roland has first. And then the Iron Savior coming in just in the nick of time. vincentdabaddie taking it 3-1 over Roland.
Duel 1.
Eskifto immediately with the all-out aggression, using 50% burst on that blue wild assault. Here we go, Calamari getting the sandwich set up, got the corner, there's the sword for the full refund.
The lockdown. Confirmed. We get it first away, 50 meters. Just taking it straight away. Big counter hit. And it's all in here.
Yeah, PRC forward into the Potemkin Buster, but Zato's got overcome. But now you got a Gigantokai to worry about, but we love balance changes, you know? We love balance changes. Oh my god. Eskifto winning that first round, already a very early lead in the second round. Calamari forced to give up first, and Eskifto, it looks like an unassailable position from here. It most certainly is an unassailable position. That is a perfect, that is the game. Eskifto already up 1-0.
Yeah. Incredible quick game from Eskifto.
Oh man. Calamari definitely gonna have to pull out all the stops just to try and match Potemkin here. Eskifto seems to be ready for it, though. What a round start. Calamari stuck in the corner. Eskifto without burst, though. Calamari using that fly to get out, and now Eskifto trying to take a little bit of an aggressive posture.
All the Hammerful armor got just deleted. Eddie coming in being a bro.
Absolutely. Calamari still with the full Eddie gauge. Eskifto, though, does get opened up. That's not the round, but that is.
Beautiful round there for Calamari, able to keep things all nice and kosher. Here it is, keeping it going as well. Burst online for Eskifto, but it's not going to be used right now. I mean, Eddie is dead, got some advantage out of the corner. Be a little bit greedy if you want.
Eddie's back by now, but just as I say that, what a snipe by Eskifto! Eskifto immediately. This is looking rough.
There's not a lot that's going to be going well for Eskifto in this round. Looks like the dominance of game one might be slipping straight out of Eskifto's grasp. He's got one last guess. He's got no burst. He's got wire seed. He's got the flex shield. Flex shield used and got caught by the frog.
It is a perfect for Calamari splitting those first two games. Calamari, though, definitely seems poised to take the next one. I mean, we've said it earlier in the night, though. You can never count out Potemkin. Potemkin is only a 2-touch away from taking a life bar.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if there's any character that can be semi-consistent at keeping Potemkin away from Potbuster range, Zato is definitely one of those that you first go to. Oh, nice backdash. Speaking of getting out of Potbuster range, simply in one.
Absolutely. Now, Calamari using that sword, getting the full Eddie refund and sending Eskifto through the wall. And another sword as well. looping this pressure.
Yeah.
And yeah, how about a third one?
Yeah, you got Chipp out potential here. Asuka has quite a lot of FD meter to burn. You don't need to spend a lot of it feathering, but feathering might cause doom.
What? All of a sudden, I'm just reminded of like the old like childhood game where you have like the pirate and all the swords in the barrel, and one of them like ejects the pirate, you know?
Yeah, I don't know the game you're talking about. Name is Skud to me. It might just be pirate in a barrel. Oh, double Gruda. It's the jump out though. And Eddie dying immediately. Off cooldown. Back on it. Off cooldown. Now that Mito has died once. That's good though. Tying up the rounds again.
Calamari getting clipped on the round start and now gonna have to work their way out of the corner. Eskifto, though, not going to give them the opportunity. It is a pot buster. It is a perfect. Eskifto retakes the lead. Just needs one more game. The game is called Pop-Up Pirate. Thank you, Mika-chan.
Duel 1.
All right.
Let's rock.
Potential final game for this set. Calamari needs this one in order to bring it to a game 5. Already off to a good start, stripping Eskifto of burst.
That is a massive boon to have against Sato. I mean, a lot of his pressure does push you quite far out of your mash ring. You're not going to wire for quite a long time if you're Eskifto, so this is going to be very difficult. You're going to be relying upon a mistake from Calamari, and a mistake that's not going to come out.
There's a Morphus, not enough to kill Eskifto, but Eskifto is at least going to have a shot at burst this next round. Oh, Calamari very far away from their burst, but gets a nice counter hit.
Oh, nice pose, tanking through the Mega Fist, but Eskifto is keeping calm, keeping the head in there. He's not going to block the YRC, so 3 out from Calamari. Blocks the PRC pot, or dodges it rather, not blocks.
Eskifto sends Eddie on vacation. Now Calamari gonna have to do things a little bit the hard way. Oh no.
Blockbuster time.
Yes, indeedy. And now Eskifto on set point. Calamari on game 5 point. This is looking like a Potemkin round. Good dodge on the buster. Morphus through the wall. Eskifto will have burst here in just a moment. There it is. Get on the big counter hit. Calamari. Good BRC back! Calamari stays alive. Our first game 5 of top 8 happens immediately. Calamari catching their breath. Now, we are ready. As here we go, first game 5 of the night, Eskifto versus Calamari. Someone's gonna get sent home early.
Duel 1.
There There's only one way to find out who.
Okay.
Me.
I'm done. Get up, Eskifo.
It is a perfect for Eskifo, and now Calamari down to the final chance. Frog gets bursted, but it doesn't matter.
Sometimes you can just loop 2K2D Invite Hell as many times as you want.
Alright, this is a dangerous situation for Zato. We don't have Eddie back just yet, but it's not gonna matter at the very end. Oh, wait. Potemkin has massive guts.
Oh, and went to back dash, but the far left gonna catch it. The Pop Buster not going to come get any value.
Game 5, final round. All ready for our first game, Calamari. We're going to be in a very good spot, but Eskifo sending Eddie home, gets the hit. Calamari having to guess. Guess is right!
Okay, got the first. You get to be a little bit safe. The heat tackle, though, completely whiffing. That might be fine against a lot of other characters, but for Zato, that is a huge risk.
Let's Eskifo off the wall just to make sure that the next combo kills. Calamarikurusu, take a bow.
Moving on, losers quarterfinal, sitting a little bit prettier. How you get to take a nice deep breath as you get to watch 3 other sets duke it out for you.
Duel 1.
We doing round start 684. No, went for 2K. Immediately, Hiho takes to the skies.
Yeah, wants to start presenting every single option just to make Cheryo think about them all. Yeah, there's the stop sign, the level 3 drone, the behind the back Behemoth Typhoon catching Hiho.
This is why we stay respectful of drone, everybody.
Yeah, the alien arm coming out from the coffin, swatting out Hiho from the sky. Gonna give Cheryo that first round win.
Trying to just 2S our way to victory. You know, gonna keep nice respectful distance. Run right into the 6P. Now it's all Goldlewis territory.
Absolutely, although Cheryo not blocking right on that disc, might be getting sent through the wall. Yes, we are. That's positive bonus for Hiho. Run up throw. There's a good air throw. And another run up throw. There's TK Bad Moon. There's the winger. That's not the round though.
Okay, but we have the X meter here. Enough FD meter alive, not to die, but gets just caught by the last hit of Lush Shake.
Yeah, it really felt like there at the very end, it was only a matter of time before Cheryo got chipped out. And now Hiho getting the first hit, already forcing Cheryo to use burst, but getting caught! There's level 3 drone. Oh, this time avoids the arm. Here we go, a little bit of strike throw.
Hugdroid walk back. Yep, respect that drone. No danger either, so you're perfectly looking. You're fine.
K2D Septum voices though, that will be the round. And Hiho, a uphill battle, starting off with a win.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh my gosh, the TK is just whipping. Oh, Estes getting counter. You got to block the burst? Hello?
This is a dangerous spot now, Hiho. To find that hard knockdown and start that blender. Meanwhile, Cheryo, good patience!
Big damage. Oh, we messed the TK Bad Moon up.
Cheryo did not like where that counter hit might have ended up, so just gave up the burst. Now Hiho not respecting the drone. Getting run up thrown. This time dodges the second. Iron Savior to the wall.
Oh god, just yeeted away from the corner. The throw gets faded away from Hiho. Things are looking a little bad.
K2D, there's disc. Good blocks by Cheryo! And the same side at the end. Cheryo staying calm, cool, and collected. Collecting that first game on their side. Meanwhile, Hiho, unbelievable.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Here we go. Hiho, first one to give up first after a lot of damage already piled on their side. There's the big behemoth typhoon. And Cheryo, 15 second perfect. My apologies. Good burst usage by Cheryo, sending Hiho into the corner. Hiho just stuck looking for an opening. Cheryo invites them in, but there's a drone behind the door.
Huge.
And Cheryo, blisteringly quick third game, 2-1 in their favor. Hiho, I don't want to see you typing in chat, Hiho. Here we go. Iho looking to bring us to a game 5. Cheryo just looking to finish things off. Oh! Iho trying to be sneaky with the gold burst. Cheryo had it scouted out though. Go, golden opportunity. For the wall slump, gets it!
Cheryo at a very low life. Oh, not anymore.
Dangerous situation there. Both players escaping relatively unscathed. There's level 3 drone once again. Iho. And giving it the respect that it needs.
It's caught out now. This could be the one opening Cheryo needs to get a mass amount of damage on the board.
Only level 1 churn. Couldn't get any closer for extra.
Run up throw into the OTG for the kill.
Iho does have burst for this all-important final round.
Okay. We got some wisp, no whip punishes. 6P gonna anti-air. Cheryo just escapes out of any form of his enemy.
Iho actually not sure if Iho reacted to just block or not, but good using the command dash to go through and open up Cheryo. Cheryo though, good recovery, forcing Iho to finally use burst. And that is it! Iho calls it there! Cheryo!
Duel 1.
Alright, here we go though. We do have Happyrio and we have Lurry on the bracket. There's Meteor number 1.
Family gonna get blocked out. Happyrio on the other side of the screen, up in the mini Faust, and it's gonna burst the combo for Lurry. Got a little too into it.
Happyrio though, good back throw. Also picks up the trumpet as well.
Crawled right under the beak driver. Oh, hello, Meteors. And
Meteor number 2.
Snip, snip, snip.
Not enough to kill though. Happyrio just barely alive. The growing boy got guts.
Oh, tried to press a little too early. You're dead for it. RTL with the extra cash out.
Unbelievable. Burrito. Unfortunately, doesn't find an opening. Happyrio getting the punish. That is more than half of Lurry's life bar gone.
Okay. Got a little bonk on the head. There's the teleport into the snip, snip, snip. Lurry's looking a lot better, even though this round is very close to just vanishing.
No punish on the Hawkbaker. A little bit of ping pong. There's the mini Faust. We kick the mini Faust because we're not afraid. Happyrio. I think that might have been a mistake though.
Never mind. Lurry will drop the combo and it'll be punishable into death.
Happyrio. Good first game on the board.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Getting back to he's sleeping them toes to each round start. Gotta be careful.
Good throw bait.
Right there.
Absolutely, yeah. And now Happyrio. He's sending Lurry through the wall. Lurry does have 50% to work with, though.
Snip. Okay. Lurry, can you keep this going? You are at a low life total. It's been quite detrimental to you in previous rounds.
Baker, the great equalizer, and the great tool that Sin has. And yeah, no guts, no pulse. Lurry gonna have to look for revenge in the next round.
Big counter hit opportunity to get bursted straight into the corner. And the 2S counter is going to force Lurry's burst out as well. Now we're just going to toss some items around the screen. Get that Afro lit.
Baker. I think that Happyrio actually was able to get that donut. There we go. Sent through the wall. Lurry stuck on the back foot, trying to use them.
No. Reversal super for you. It's now Happyrio up 2-0.
Oh, so unfortunate. Rio now looking to make this a clean sweep.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Run up, snip, snip, snip. All right.
Wow, 6P? Yikes. That's going to be another Hawkfaker.
Yeah, but this time Happyrio sent back down to earth because of the 100-ton weight. Happyrio is just stuck against the corner, although, just as I say that, fights their way out. It denies Lurry.
Lurry,
Okay.
please. Lurry, please. Lurry.
No!
Lurry, please!
Late burst for Lurry.
Do some off-screen camera mix, potentially. Lurry. Lurry! Can I consider this a certified hamster death?
I think you
Am I allowed to?
be able to. Lurry is just struggling to get any sort of offense started at this point. Happyrio taking the full damage. Lurry, no burst in sight just yet. We do have a mini Faust stuck in the pocket, but oh, we have to intentionally drop. There we go,
we gonna run right through. Dang.
Send May to the loser's side. We got Anji, we got May, we got Scissors versus Insert.
Sudden Scissors. They're trying to get some lead started, but it gets ended immediately. Insert able to keep the momentum in favor, and that's an overhead kiss. We're alive thanks to Anji health. So we're gonna take a reset now. You're good.
Womp.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Right, Scissors. Good spin through the anchor swing. Insert forced to use burst though.
2K counter hit. No one was ready for that confirmed.
Definitely not. And there we go. Tap dust into the butterfly Oki. Another tap dust. We're throwing out the fans, making sure that this kills. Absolutely big counter hit for Scissors. Oh! Scissors was ready for that almost awkward bounce that May took.
Oh, nice. Alright, Goshigawara being a reversal. Challenge on the Potemkin meaty. And now inserts in a absolutely awful position. Rin gonna clean out the round. We died with first. Garfield.
First game going to Scissors. But insert. You know that they're just ready. You know that they're just maybe 1 or 2 steps from being able to just rattle off 3 straight.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Big / counter hit. Does not have the Wild Assault cancel ready. And as a result, Scissors not going to be too threatened and is actually not going to be in the lead. Not only life, but also taking away the burst.
Throw attempt does get punished, and now Scissors trying to drag insert to the corner. Does so, throws the fans, breaks the wall. It's not going to be enough though.
The attempt at a mix. And wow! Beat an option from Anji there. The backdash BRC getting caught. This is not in the greatest spots. And BRC away from that spin.
Life bars evening up here in the closing stages. Scissors does have burst instead. Opts the PRC low.
Standing up. What are you standing up for? You didn't see Fujin. No need.
Nagiha. Yeah, just immediately throws the fans upon the wall flat. Insert go. Good anchor drop. Oh! Gets hit with the super parry! No way, he does it!
Oh, but yeah, you still have to respect it even if you block. It's not a super that you get to punish. And burst coming in, but not going to matter. The / poke is red and punished accordingly. Scissors now up 2-0.
Insert. Yeah.
Duel 1.
We'll see, can Insert start working their way to a game 5 or Scissors gonna take home a 3-0.
I thought that was going to actually back hit into the corner. Scissors a little bit saved by that counter hit going the way it did.
Yes. Yeah. Insert though gets wall break. Scissors brings out the fish. Goes overhead.
Yeah, Meaty got the reversal super, the clash of far slash and 6 key. You're still dead.
Yes, indeedy. Just bring out the fans, make sure that it happens. Scissors, 1 round away from a clean 3-0.
Oh no. Throw. Okay. Look at that confirmed.
Not enough to kill. Scissors needs 1 more hit.
Gold first whiffs, and that leads directly into insert. Being defeated by Scissors 3-0. That means we're gonna be seeing May Goldlewis.
Quarters, we've got Calamari and Lurry. Lurry trying to enforce their will early, already getting the snip, 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 lighting the afro on fire. Calamari forced to give up first. Paper bag bomb actually takes out Eddie, and we got a meteor in pocket.
Oh my gosh. Is the doom across the screen. The back? Wait, what?
I'm not sure. Trumpet. Lurry does get first dibs on it, and Calamari actually getting caught by the Stampede.
Pressed something there. That was a counter hit.
There's another meteor. The deflect shield comes out too early.
That is a very unfortunate situation for Calamari. That is a snip, snip, snip coming right back out. Another back throw. Oh my gosh. Calamari.
Yeah, really prioritizing this corner position. Just wants it by any means necessary. Get a refund on Faust, on Eddie rather. Faust trying to get out of the way.
Why? How did Lurry run into Eddie like that? Bro, there's anti-plot armor for Lurry tonight, I swear.
Here we go. Eddie's back. Lurry trying to buy time. Mix, mix, mix actually connects from Calamari. And a bad burst. Lurry almost tripping and falling over himself, but able to take that first game.
They're definitely coming out a little bit worse for wear, though, with how that round was going. This might be the Lurry that 3-0'd Scissors.
That's crazy to say, by the way. Also, thank you, Dragonfly78, for the $11 direct contribution.
Heck yeah, you goaded for that. Oh, another meteor. Okay, just as a treat for your donation, you get meteors on screen. I don't know if you like Faust or not, but another one.
Yeah, these meteors are coming in fast and furious. Scarecrow into the back row. Lurry steals corners somehow.
Held forward.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh no! I don't think Calamari was expecting to counter hit, so this time the damn thing. A little bit unfortunate. Great oppose. Able to counter hit with the Drunken Shade afterwards. And Calamari just has to hold all this. You got YRC, but that's it. The ton's gonna be cutting off Lurry's approach. Very, very short.
Good time to press by Lurry, just sending away Eddie as soon as Calamari tries to summon them.
Why are we throwing items in Calamari's face, Lurry? Just kill Calamari, please. Just kill Calamari, please.
You really cannot give Calamari an inch at all. There's the Faustling getting sent. Yeah, the 2K reaching so high up. Calamari now down 2-0.
That round had no business being that close.
It really didn't.
Lurry, please.
Also, yeah, the chat's calling out Lurry.
Like, it would have been karmic justice for Calamari to have found a comeback there from the amount of times Lurry just did not kill.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But Calamari going to need the reverse sweep now. Lurry. Good start. Oh my god, that 2K anti-air. Another snip, snip, snip.
The throw, even with that afro applied, the burst faded.
This is where Calamari has to get the train rolling. YRC doesn't send Eddie home!
Oh, fails to hit Zato. Calamari gets around on this board, trying to make it closed out into having the game on the board as well.
Jump over the 100-ton weight. Calamari, good block on the mix.
The trade a little bit in Calamari's favor. Nice 6P, but first the side of Calamari that you need to be wary of.
Good air throw by Lurry. Calamari tried to be patient. Unfortunately, Eddie still sent home. He's back though.
The set might be heating up. Calamari has the kill. It's now 2-1.
First step taken from Calamari.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Right, the blue wild assault not going to prove much value. Lurry already down every single bit of wild assault beater. That first gauge just deplete. Oh my god.
Oh, the Afro explosion. Yeah, this is definitely a new side of Lurry I don't think I've seen before.
Alright, at least got the kill this time. At least.
Was that another meteor? That he pulled out at
Yes,
the
it
end?
was.
I cannot believe Lurry's luck tonight. Lurry on match point, although Calamari, a very good start to this round so far.
That's beautiful. I mean, exactly what you need for Calamari. You're getting positive bonus. Your burst gauge is very much regenerating. Especially with this loop on the positive bonus. Okay.
Oh no.
Rare bone crushing excitement actually working as intended. We ate the meteors. Oh, we want it for later. There it is.
Yeah, trying to get that guard crush. The Faustling keeping Calamari locked down. Lurry though. Ooh.
Drop the combo into dying afterwards. Once again, Lurry finding out that, you know, Calamari will not let you get away with murder.
That's actually new to me, having a pose eat a meteor like that.
Pose is a very good blocker.
Calamari, time ticking away. I think the timer has actually just hit 0. It has! Lurry moves on!
3-1. Lurry's favor despite all the attempts at being
Duel 1. Let's rock.
It's the throw on insert side. Uh-oh. I mean, strike throw looping is ended, but...
Oh, but that's a big counter hit for insert. Cheryo's not touching the burst.
It's just a May round. You don't burst on this in any permutation of life.
Alright, but here we go. Good anti-air by Cheryo, forcing insert to burst.
Yeah, if Cheryo doesn't find the round win, it's gonna be... You're gonna still be incredibly... No, we're hero bursting at literal chip out life. You are a brave soul, Cheryo.
Cheryo wanted the funny. Unfortunately, insert shutting it down. Round start Totsugeki counter hit as well.
Cheryo might find that this round is incredibly difficult without burst. It is May we're talking about after all.
No doubt, no doubt. And also, got to contend with the weak defensive options of Goldlewis Dickinson. But there we go. This is a golden opportunity for Cheryo to get some damage on the board.
Huge damaging route gets the S-Dolphin counter hit. Will take a small little conversion over to the other side of the screen. The tap does. He got burst, but not going to use it until this next hit. It's going to be very risky. Only a few hits May can do that can be burst at this point.
Alright, here we go. Cheryo committing to the wildest soul insert, forced to use YRC, and Cheryo just getting thrown. Insert. Good first game on the board.
One of those cursed situations where throw kills you, so you got to be really checking whether or not you want to commit to a throw tech, and then you die to being struck, or you just block and then you'll die to getting thrown.
It's always tough, no matter what game it is, whenever you get down to that last sliver of life and a throw will kill you.
Duel 1.
Because normal conventional wisdom is that you take throws. Sometimes... Oh! Sometimes you can't take anything anymore, and Cheryo giving up burst, insert ready for it. Brings out Mr. Yamada, but Cheryo ready.
Max turn. The damage is incredibly high. Insert taking the burst. I mean, there's plenty of meter to go with. Dodges the 6P. That'll be enough. Claim the round right back.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Cheryo. It's a big open up on insert. Run up throw. Strike throw situation. Insert guesses wrong, and that is a Goldlewis round.
Insert not deterred though. Has a lead. Regenerating burst quite significantly. Although Cheryo has the get out of jail, does not get to punish 3K.
Gold burst. Level 3 troll. IRC. Insert's ready for Cheryo to jump though.
YRC back a little bit. A whiff punish on 5H.
Free drone yet again. Insert! Good call out. That might be all she wrote for Cheryo. No.
The gold burst, your blue Roman cancel shenanigans mean nothing. And now you die.
Cheryo, a good response. Ties up the game count, 1 apiece. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, wow. What a burst bait by Insert. Just unable to get a follow-up.
With punishing attempts are going crazy. The double counter hit. Here you go, Insert. Not able to keep Cheryo down for long. Oh, West Knight with the raid. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. We got to move this quarters. Insert reclaiming the lead after Cheryo just tied the set count up to 1-1. Looking even better for Insert now.
Insert sending Cheryo through the wall, trying to get this positive bonus loop going. Just the run-up throw. But Cheryo tries to poke out. Insert gives up burst. Cheryo gives up burst as well.
Burst is not a investment between these two.
Definitely not. Someone might be wishing that they held on to it just a little bit tighter. Cheryo.
Oh my gosh, the whip. Okay.
Yeah, the handshake at the very end. Insert a 2-1 lead now. Getting the best of a little bit of a comedy of errors at the very end. But what's important is that you got that win. You got that second game on the board. You're 1 game away from facing Lurry.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Cheryo establishing themselves early. Insert. Dragging Cheryo to the corner. We pull out Skyfish. Insert forced to burst.
Alright, I see. Great. Nice YRC. Get Cheryo off a little bit, and now actually very tough position.
Cheryo's just struggling to find an opening. Gives up first. Insert's not ready for it. There we go.
Tried to find a far slash range once again, but Cheryo just there with the behemoth knife.
I'm struggling to think what Cheryo is looking for, but they might have just found it. They did.
Hot dolphin recovery on the way down.
But here we go, Insert taking more than just a big bite of Cheryo's life bar. They want the whole damn thing.
First is availability, but Insert can immediately take Goshugawara, steal off the first attempt. Fire Seed is gonna land.
The Behemoth Typhoon is whipped. Insert's ready for it. Insert now on match point, but Cheryo does have the burst advantage. Anti-air, now Cheryo. Gets caught out by the deflect shield. Now Insert, it's your time to shine.
Oh no. Got hit by the drone, and we don't have meter to back this up. We're going to game 5.
Oh man. I was holding my breath like halfway through that match. Yes, all squared away at the very end. Insert. Got one more shot. Cheryo. It is game 5. Someone's getting sent home. Someone's gonna have to fight Lurry.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, the trade rest. Alright. And we just run up to 5P.
I mean, yeah, why not? Why not?
We took a... I mean, I guess I didn't do the full burst save OHK routing, but still, that's a risky burst.
Absolutely, an Insert now. He bounced around a little bit, although still in it. Cheryo finds an opening!
Goes up to the wall to get the slap with the JS. That'll do it. Okay.
Look at all that red. Insert. Just making Cheryo bleed right there.
Cheryo would have had that whip when there's on 5H if you didn't run forward. Very unfortunate, and Insert with that perfect. We're now final game, final round.
Both players with burst. Insert though, run up throws the option. Another throw.
One of these days, we do the actual burst safe routing, and it's gonna make me proud.
All of this damage has been coming from throws for Insert. And that looks to be it. Insert steals it up. stays alive and will fight Lurry in loser's semi-final.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Let's see. Is this the scissors that's gonna make Lurry and Cheryo say not the scissors I 3-0'd?
Is this sharpened scissors or...
Are we gonna see the evolution into shears?
I mean, so far, the scissors looking pretty sharp right now. Happyrio already getting sent through the wall. No burst in sight, having already been spent. What a parry!
You wanted to take your turn back? No, you didn't. Not really.
Yeah, Happyrio once again spending burst extremely early. Scissors. Rio misjudged the major scissors. Oh, and that's gonna be the round.
Oh, look at Mika being one of those people. I know what you are.
I know what you are. Scissors taking that first game pretty cleanly. We'll see if Happyrio can make the adaptation needed already with the color install.
Sometimes you just gotta switch the fit.
Absolutely.
What a backlash, no punish though. Nagya getting immediately bursted into the corner.
I'm not sure how that counter hit, but Scissors making it work.
Very nice conversion too.
Happyrio trying to work on getting this burst back bit by bit. Scissors does have 100 tension for after this wall break situation, but life bar is looking a little dangerous.
Oh my, the back throw! And there's so much. Oh, that.
That was definitely bravery there. No other way to. Oh, hero burst coming in, double PRC. Happyrio fights the hit. Is Scissors gonna return in kind? No.
Scissors gonna take the gamble, and the gamble paid off. The house is doubled. Wife came back with the kids eating.
Let it fire. Let's go. Baker once again getting faded out. Scissors is just so sharp tonight.
Oh, got the throw bait and beautiful punish and just stick out the stanky leg.
That would be wild if that was the case, Float Up. I'm not gonna lie. That's certainly some, like, I'm not even sure how to describe it. Like crazy conspiracy theory type stuff.
Tinfoil hat aliens moment.
Absolutely.
Yeah, what if Scissors is just actually powered up?
I knew that they cannot change society.
Yo, Falling Robin with a 5? Heck yeah. You'd go with that one.
Absolutely.
Good stuff tonight, by the way, in the bracket. Glad you had a great time. That's what it's all about here.
Thank you so much for joining us as Scissors working on a 3-0. Happyrio trying to make it at least a 2-1. First does get drawn out from Scissors.
Nice, gets the spin. There's also a full stick of butter here. We're not spending. Oh, I say it as we spend, we die.
Yeah, Scissors trying to do the run up super parry, but Happyrio, good wherewithal to just go for the throw. Looking to try and put at least one game on the board. Scissors fighting their way out of the corner. Okay, 2Z. Overhead gets blocked. Scissors, overhead of their own.
Let's
the
spin
fish.
again. Kill?
Scissors! It will in fact kill. Scissors stays alive.
Set point time.
Spins through the hog faker. And gets the wall break as well. Look at that damage. I'm not sure what that was, but that is it. It is a perfect for Scissors. Scissors gets Grand Finals winner advantage.
Anji wins.
Get this.
I don't want to know either. We got Insert and we got Lurry though.
Lurry already forced to burst out. Gets /counter hit though. Without investing in the wild assault, there's not a lot you can do from it.
Snip, snip, snip is the call from Lurry. Tries to sneak in another one, but Insert already airborne. There it is.
Okay.
I don't know. 3 tap dust from Lurry just to seal up that round. Definitely seems like more of a statement rather than any sort of optimization. Insert though. Getting caught by the mix. Here's bone crushing excitement. Gonna be sending May through the wall. Gonna getting that positive bonus and that hard knockdown.
Oh, got the 5K reversal super. Yeah, May round. That's
Duel 3.
Great Yamada finishing things off. One apiece in round count. Someone's gonna have to take a 1-0 lead. Insert does have the new do. There it goes, having to spend burst.
Ooh, burn from it as well. Lurry still in it in a major way.
Soft knockdown though. Insert does have 50% on the burst. Oh, wait a minute! Never mind. Lurry just can't stop swinging, but swings his way to a 1-0 lead.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Round start Totsugeki from insert though, does get counter hit. Not a whole lot of damage on that counter, that route though, rather. Here comes the meteors! Let's mix opposite side, does drop burst out from insert.
Oh my god, the J2K! And got a follow-up to it as well. They're trying to make something happen. Gets a big close slash, and that is death.
A little bit of doubt there for just a moment, but insert able to take that first round. Now Lurry. Oh no! Gets thrown out of the blue Wild Assault!
Oh no!
Alright, here we go. Bone crushing excitement. Way through the wall. Meteor! Connects! Insert has to give up burst! Insert wants this round, but Lurry... Oh no! Lurry! With the dive kick, able to snipe it away! Oh no!
That's wild. Okay. Lurry not in a good spot right now. But 60 on the H-Dolph. Hey.
There we go. Insert cleans up the round, ties things up 1 game apiece. It is definitely going to be a battle from here on out. Reload right back in.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Go. Counter hit from Lurry.
The back dash, okay.
Almost been set. The Afro on fire at least. There it goes, and Lurry's ready.
Throw. Oh no, and that's a lot of pressure. The spin system whiffs, and insert able to start getting something started now. Uh-oh.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
They're getting sent through the wall. Insert starting to get that positive bonus. Lurry gives up burst. A big Totsugeki. Where did those come from?
Uh-oh. Big far slash. Can Lurry actually make this round come back? It's looking possible. Items being thrown. No meteors though. Lots of items. Canceling that J2K, spelling the death of Lurry for this round.
That is going to be it. Insert a 2-1 lead. Ooh. It's definitely getting scary here and there.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh my gosh, the thrust actually got the counter post on. Actually, no, that makes sense with proximity. But, okay. Anti with the sledgehammer.
Mix finds its mark. Actually bursts Lurry out of Scarecrow. But it's not gonna matter in the very end. Lurry with the bone-crushing excitement. Maybe the scaling's a little too high, but I'm pretty sure this kills. It does.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Just want to get this positive bonus train started.
Oh wow, the way to fade out the 6E. Insert looking pretty good.
Lurry forced to give up first, but this seems to be Insert's round from here on in. No doubt about it. Should just need the wall stick. There's Mr. Yamada. And now Insert on match point.
Whipping both far slashes, no one coming out ahead, no one coming out loser.
Big counter hit.
There's Meteors now. Catching, got the fade standing to get caught by the low.
Using the forward throw to tank the bomb. Good blocks so far. And there's a big back throw. This is Insert's time to shine.
First flurry and the counter hit tap goes.
Lurry gives it up. Absolutely. Well, it's grand, or not grand finals. Not grand finals yet. It is losers finals. Meanwhile, Persona Fight Club, thank you for the 34-man raid.
Gawara coming out. I mean, Insert's already starting to set off pretty nicely. But the backdash falling out. The overhead is give Happyrio a lot of advantage potential. He needs to realize it.
Block so far. Yeah, Insert forced to give up first. Life bar is just about even. Happyrio. First really late.
Wait, are you dead? No, I'm not.
Had to get the reset.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Dolphin meteor. No DP, but there it is. Just a follow up. And Happyrio gonna get Insert over to this other corner. Did not want to go for a super cash out, but this time was more loop than.
Insert does have resources, needs to start investing them soon. That's a good start. Through the wall, starting to get the positive bonus rolling. But a run-up throw gets bursted. Insert! Forward Kotsugeki finds its mark.
No, he can't do less anymore. Insert. No, not like this.
Insert not ready for Hawkbaker to come out. Happyrio just snatches the first game.
I know what Insert was going for, and 2S has been the option there to make sure that wall's splatted, but that one frame does matter quite a lot.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Rio. Ooh. What a 5P from Insert.
A beautiful 5H counter hit with the full pickup as well in the Yamada for quite a lot of damage. Okay.
Yeah. Sayonara
Didn't
life
do all
bar.
that.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Insert trying to make it stylish.
Counter it. Oh, and this is put it on the overhead kiss, so Happyrio actually would have been fine. 6K would not have hit there.
Here we go. We're gonna go to the other side of the wall. Tap dust connects.
With wall damage, Happyrio does get to live through the wall break. In fact, he's going to be thriving. Okay. Okay, Rio.
Duel 3.
No chance to be a hero on Insert's side. It's round count all tied up. Happyrio only 50% burst to work with. Out of stamina, but not out of options.
Definitely not out. As Insert now. As full meter of both varieties. Not a lot of life to work with. But that could just be enough. Happyrio already gave up first. The 6P on the Dolphin. The call out was real.
The upper body invulnerability coming in clutch for Happyrio, and Happyrio finds the last hit needed! A 2-0 lead! Unbelievable! Insert now going to need to make the reverse sweep happen in order to get the run back against Scissors from earlier today.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Big damage opportunities can be found now. Risk cranked a little bit. Got the counter hit. No confirmed. There it is, right here. Alright, see it. We'll do it. Uh-oh. Okay. 5H counter hit's a guaranteed burst. So you're fine there. Don't you worry about it.
Insert not getting the hard hat on in time, getting sent through the wall. And that is the round for Happyrio. 1 round away from Grand Finals.
Could this be a 3-0? I mean, the overhead kiss is coming out to try and delay this as much as possible, but could it be just Insert giving Happyrio a chance to burst again?
Insert's gonna have burst here in just a moment. Having to spend the whole 100. Here we go, forward throw. This is where Happyrio has made most of their money tonight. Forward, another throw.
And got the 6K and got the first fake to boot. Happyrio will be attempting the run back on Scissors, eliminating Insert.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Rio starting off pretty strong.
RCL coming out, gonna be sending Scissors through the wall. Burst is available for Scissors, probably not looking at it anytime soon. Wait a minute!
Nice throw. Not able to get the OTG, but does get the hoof stomp.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Big round start once again for Happyrio, getting that. Oh! Thought he got the wall stick, went for a big bite to eat.
Looks like Scissors keeping a little bit of stability, and unfortunately gets destroyed immediately. Still alive. The extra investment not going to be worth it to Happyrio, and game number 1 for Rio.
Taking that first step to a grand finals reset. Yeah, that looked like a much different game than the set that these two played previously.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Scissors already on the back foot.
Oh, now it's Rio on the back foot. Never mind, we just DP on out.
Hawk Baker's a hell of an equalizer. In favor of Scissors, he finds a hit!
Scissors take a round. Can we convert this into a game? There goes into Ko, but not able to link into the JD afterwards, giving Rio a free escape. Little aid, not dead.
Rio's gonna have first here right now. Scissors stuck against the corner. Doesn't have enough meter to go for his super parry. Has to hold all this pressure. Rio finds the opening they need though.
Kill is there.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Combine over. Rio wanting to charge us towards a reset if possible. Just taking the burst.
Bit of RA out from Scissors, bringing us back to mid-screen. Finds another hit, trying to drag Rio over to the right side. Does. Goes low this time. There's the fans. Is this going to be enough? Surely not. Definitely not.
Get another chance for Oki. And the instant overhead PRC. Scissors on the board. No 3-0.
There were a lot of 3-0s and a lot of 3-1s earlier tonight. There's only been 2 Game 5s in this top 8. And the odds of seeing another one just shot up. As we head back into Game 3. And Happyrio continued down the path of the reset.
Counter hit already forcing out the burst from Scissors. And just a run up back throw. Okay. Great dodge from the foot stomp. And now he got the burst from Rio as well. Scissors actually look a little good in this round.
Counter hit. Oh! From Scissors!
On the L cut, just gets stuffed by 2P. Scissors now in the lead for the first time this set. Starting to regain control, and that's exactly what Scissors needs to do. That's how Scissors was able to take it all the way to Grand Finals on the winner's side.
Super Parry does get baited out by Happyrio, and now looking to make the most of the slack. Oh!
What are we pressing?
I'm not sure. Lock in, man, please. Dive kick does get stuffed and also draws out burst from Happyrio.
Counter hit. Take the burst away. Gotta be careful of DP, but otherwise Scissors is in a solid position. The throw, Oki gotta be held.
Super Parry this time does find its mark, and Scissors using the RC for an extension is actually gonna kill! Holy moly, I did not expect that!
Scissors in the lead.
One game away from being tonight's Paragon champion. For Guilty Gear Strive bracket number 68. With Happyrio has 1 on the board. Has the potential to make it 2 on the board.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
The trade not in favor, and Scissors gonna be finding a wall break here.
Evening up the life bars a little bit. Actually, life disparity in favor of Happyrio at the moment. Scissors has to give up first. Happyrio does still have a Wild Assault to use. Never mind, just goes for the Tyrant Barrel, gets the kill.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Counter hit Rio. Looking good.
Absolutely. Scissors, about half life left. That's that 50% tension. Might try and go for a super parry here. There's a first. Finds a hit.
going to game 5? Yes, we are.
Guys with tension on the table. Definitely does not feel good if you're Scissors. And I thought for sure for a moment Scissors was going to try and go for a super parry on one of those Hawk Bakers. I'm not sure how tough it would be. Definitely seems possible, but that's a question for another day. Here we go. It's game 5. Will Happyrio reset the bracket, or is Scissors sending us home tonight?
Probably going to be the huge question of the round, and Happyrio already forcing out from Scissors that first all-important resource.
First taken off the table for both sides now. Scissors looking a little low on the life bar, but trying to even things up. Happyrio, though, does find a hit.
Gets the tap dust, and this is going to be a massive comeback here for Scissors in an amazing spot. Do have to worry about DP on Wake Up. Speaking of the devil, and the throat baited too.
RTL is going to seal it up. Happyrio now on reset point.
Oh my gosh, the TPs. Scissors getting out of the corner, although it's going to be sent right back in. Burst is available on this knockdown, but it's going to be risky to take.
There does have 50% tension, gives up the burst. Might have to go for a Hail Mary here in order to stay in this round. Go for the run-up throw instead. Gets Hawk Bakered again!
And there it is, the reset achieved for Happyrio. We're going another 3 games minimum.
This is definitely a scary situation for both sides. If you're Scissors, definitely kicking yourself for not closing things out in the first set. If you're Happyrio, is fatigue starting to set in? It is getting late, and you have been fighting for a very long time tonight. But we can't dwell on those questions. It is reset time. Here we go.
Oh my gosh, the 5K getting countered from that far away. Scissors starting this off not happy about the reset. You can feel it.
Definitely not spending the tension where they've got it. Just moving positive bonus now. Actually had enough to go RC and probably confirm the kill. Happyrio going to RTL, get a positive bonus of their own. Big anti-air though for Scissors. Taking the lead in this reset. Only for a moment.
Oh my. Gets the 2S. And the first gonna be throwing Scissors into the corner, and now through to it after a nice hit with the Roman.
Scissors caught pressing, and that will not be the life bar. Happyrio has to reset.
Alright, Scissors got a chance.
Has 100 tension.
We pull up with the parry. Oh no, you're too close for a butterfly Oki to not fall the DP.
Scissors gonna get burst back in just a moment. Immediately spins it. Happyrio.
Rio got hit, but unfortunately, Scissors not able to turn it into any advantage. There was no meter whatsoever. And if you're not going to be able to finish the plate, Rio absolutely will be able to.
Man's playing the growing boy. He is hungry for that victory right now. However, Happyrio already being sent through the wall.
Air throw does not land, and unfortunately the hit too awkward for Rio to get the kill there. Tries to potentially fade out the burst, but Scissors not biting, keeping it for a little bit later.
Rio finds the kill needed, and for the first time in Grand Finals, up in the lead. 2 games away from being tonight's champion.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Here we go, the far slash from Happyrio starting this round off pretty strong, and another counter hit. Locked down for his temporary respite.
Well, certainly is a temporary respite, as now Happyrio applying pressure, finding the hit needed, sending Scissors through the wall. RTL is not enough to kill, even with a full catch out. But the Hawk
I was gonna say, Rio, just do the EU Grand Prix thing, or actually, just run at people. You'll trip them out.
Beak Driver going to be what seals it up, not Hawkbaker, as I originally called it. Scissors. I mean, you gotta feel for Scissors. This Grand Finals just slipping through their fingers.
That's a good foothold in this round, but Rio able to catch and punish. Be getting those 2 imported resources, stamina and tension, back pretty quickly now.
Just a run-up throw into the Gazelle Step.
Oh my gosh, not the just repeated run-up throw. Rio is now up 2-0. Things are looking really bad for Scissors right now.
Oh, certainly is. Now Scissors going to need to make a reverse sweep happen at this point. Otherwise, Happyrio will be tonight's champion. Scissors, I didn't expect a pocket to be pulled out. I only know this person to play Anji. We are locked in. We are going into potentially the final game tonight. And we need to stop the bleeding now.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Right now, Scissors back in the corner. The bleeding might be turning into hemorrhaging as the life total is starting to get hit little by little. Just eventually a confirm will come out here for Rio. I can feel it.
Happyrio nickel and diming Scissors with these small hits right now. Half health gone before Scissors decides to pull the trigger on the burst. We are back in the same position, but Happyrio punishes a throw attempt.
No stamina, so you get a little bit more on the safe side until a run-up throw appears to ruin your day. Chipp out once again. Any special will be enough. The 6P stops the Beak Driver.
Scissors doesn't get whip punished from the 5K. This is a much needed positive bonus. Even if you lose this round, you're gonna have burst ready for the start of the next one. Oh my god. Spinning through the elk hunt. Happyrio feels the need to rip off burst.
No way.
The third eye is being opened right now by Scissors.
All Rio needed to do was look for a special that was not beat driver. Scissors is doing 6P very consistent.
Next, Happyrio though, good A.B.A. Scissors a good A.B.A. of their own. Happyrio does have burst. Unable to bait it in time. Scissors, are you going to be a hero or are you just going to keep this in pocket? You don't need to be a hero! You swing at the correct time! Scissors stays alive! All of a sudden, the bleeding has been stopped. 2 incredibly important rounds for Scissors. 1 in absolute robbery from Happyrio there to start off that third game rather.
It doesn't look like Happyrio is taking this loss lightly. Already has Scissors back down below 50% HP, and that's a massive counter hit. Has to be bursted. Both players. Scissors not going to be ahead in this situation. Screen positioning being taken away as well. The punish on the DP.
What a spin. What a call out. Knew that elk hunt was coming and Scissors. Momentum being built. Elk hunt does find its mark. This one does get blocked. Scissors trying to make their way out. Gets counter hit and there's RTL.
Damage mounting. Scissors not going to live on this round. Back to tournament point with a perfect Happyrio. Is it finally time to close the chapter on ParagOnline for this week?
I don't know, that chapter is looking mighty open right now. Scissors, a massive chunk taken out of Happyrio. But Happyrio answering in kind. No attempts does mean that Scissors does have to burst. Happyrio finds it.
Anji gut. One more life to live. YRC. To the vehicle by which Scissors keeps this alive.
We've seen one robbery before. Can Scissors commit another one?
Nope, 5K just anticlimactically ending